Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Spoiler Zone. Today, we're diving into one of the all-time classics, The Shawshank Redemption. This 1994 masterpiece, directed by Frank Darabont and based on a Stephen King novella, isn't just a movie, it's an experience. I mean, if you haven't watched it yet, you are seriously missing out. Let's jump right in and talk about why this film has been such a fan favorite for so many years. The story follows Andy Dufresne, played by Tim Robbins, a young banker who's convicted for the murder of his wife and her lover. From the very beginning, you're kind of torn. Did he actually do it? He claims he's innocent, and it's wild because you end up rooting for this guy even though he's labeled a criminal. There's this whole mysterious vibe around him, but he also carries himself with this quiet dignity. Once Andy gets to Shawshank, you see what this place is all about: control, brutality, and zero hope. This is where he meets Red, played by Morgan Freeman, who's an absolute legend in this role. Red is kind of the wise, go-to guy in Shawshank. And fun fact, Morgan Freeman's narration throughout the movie is next-level perfect. His voice practically guides you through the darkness of Shawshank, like some kind of unofficial tour guide. Their friendship? Oh, it's one of the most heartwarming aspects of the movie. Red's this hardened inmate, a guy who's given up on freedom, and then here's Andy, who somehow still has hope. And he does things that you wouldn't expect. Like, remember the scene where he plays the opera music over the prison speakers? It's such a rebellious act, almost poetic. For a few minutes, the entire prison freezes, and you can see the guards fuming, but it's like Andy brought a bit of beauty into this hopeless place. Then there's Andy's crazy determination to set up a prison library, which ends up becoming the heart of Shawshank. He spends years writing letters to the state for funds, and when he finally succeeds, he turns that little corner of the prison into a place of learning and hope. It's his way of bringing change to a place that's supposed to break people down. But here's where things get even darker. The warden, who's the slimy, corrupt guy, sees Andy's banking skills as a ticket to hide his own dirty money. Andy's trapped, forced to launder cash for the guy, which kind of reminds you that, even in prison, power dynamics are insane. There's no escape from corruption, not even behind bars. And here comes the twist. After years of planning, Andy pulls off what's possibly the greatest prison escape ever. You remember the part where he digs a tunnel using just a small rock hammer? He covers the hole with a poster in his cell, chipping away bit by bit for almost 20 years. And that rain-drenched, arms-wide moment when he finally escapes? Pure cinema magic. But it doesn't stop there. When Red finds out how Andy